Hi guys, and welcome back to Bikes and Laces. Okay, so last time we talked about the difference between some of the niggles versus the injuries. This week I just want to dive a little bit deeper into some of the signals that your body sends out to let you know that there's a bit of an injury or there's a bit of a problem there, so you can get it sorted and seen to. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about each of the various different signals your body can throw up. So the first one is having that lack of energy or motivation. Now, if you find you're trying to head out for a run and you are really struggling because you're almost fatigued, you've got no energy, you've really not got the motivation to go out, this is probably your body saying that you're trying to do too much. It might be a signal that your body's sending out because you're having really poor sleep, maybe your diet's not particularly fueling you enough, or maybe you've just added a bit too much onto your exercise. All of these can contribute towards having injuries or pains that could just derail your running. If you try and take on too much too frequently, this is going to add a lot of pressure and a lot of workload to your legs and joints. If you're not sleeping enough, you're cutting down on one of the key roles that helps your body recover. And if you're not eating the right foods or not eating enough of the right foods, then you're not really fueling your muscles ready for a run, and you're also not giving them enough to recover. Okay, so frequent muscle spasms and muscle cramps. This is one I personally struggle with. And a lot of this can be done to not hydrating enough through the day. If you're someone who tends to cramp a lot, or maybe you're someone who you wake up in the night and your legs have cramped up, it may just be that you need to drink more through the day. Have a close look at what fluids you are taking on and how much you are taking on. Are you someone who maybe drinks several coffees through the day but doesn't really have a glass of water? Or maybe you're someone who maybe has one bottle of water through the day, but that's about it, and it's only one of the small ones. Try the average amount that you're supposed to drink is about 8 glasses a day, but you can usually find various calculators online that will give you a little bit more of an accurate reading, because this will vary based on whether you are quite a tall person or large person compared to if you are a smaller, slimmer person. So do go and see if you can find out roughly how much you would be drinking, but about 8 glasses a day is a good average to work to. Okay, so if you are getting frequent pain during a run or frequent kind of like aches and niggles, then it might be a sign that either you are injured or you are overtraining. Now, if you are doing a lot for the week, if you tend to train 6 days a week and rest 1 day a week, then you're probably putting your body through too much, especially if you've stepped up to that from previously doing 1 to 2 sessions a week. It may be that you're getting these signals because you have an injury, but maybe it's only a mild injury. Maybe you're able to push through it and you just kind of keep going. I would highly recommend, if you do think you are injured, then please stop, get it checked out. It's going to be better to stop now and opt to take a bit of time off than to be forced to stop and told you're not allowed to run anymore. So what if one of the signals is that your recovery isn't very strong? Well, this could be a sign that maybe your diet's a little bit poor, or maybe that, again, you are overtraining. If you are trying to do much, say for example, you're going out for a long run on a Sunday evening and then you're getting up to hit the gym early on the Monday morning, your body hasn't had the proper amount of time to really recover. It could also be linked in with your diet. If you aren't taking on that much protein, you're not giving your body the required nutrients and various things that it needs to be able to recover. At the same time, if you're not giving it enough carbohydrates, you've not got any fuel when you go into your runs, your training, your exercises. So have a good look at your diet, see what you're eating, how much you're eating, when you're eating, and just check your schedule. Make sure you're not trying to do too much at once. When you do look at your training and your schedules, you've also got to factor in your normal day-to-day. If you have a job that's particularly active, and then on top of that you jog home, and then you go and head for a 2-hour session at the gym, yeah, you can see where I'm going with this. There's a lot on your plate already, and that's only 1 day of the week. Okay, and the last signal is if you are frequently ill. Again, this could be down to poor sleep, bad diet, or having too much of a training load. If you are putting your body through a lot, you are going to be impacting every aspect of it, and it is going to lower your immune system. So all the general sniffles, coughs, colds, etc. are going to hit you a bit harder. And if you just so happen to be in a job where you're surrounded by children or people who pick up various infections, you may be more inclined to pick them up yourself. Okay, so this was a bit of a short video, but I hope it's given you a little bit more insight into some of the various signals that your body can throw up in order to try and prevent you from being injured or being really run down by your training. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please go and check out some of our others, which you can see on screen now. And don't forget to go and hit that subscribe button and keep up to date with all the goings on by ringing the bell. If you have any videos that you would like to see, then please do pop them in the comments below, because we are always looking for some new ideas for content and we would love to hear what you want to find out.